deck hitting those as it came down. Okay, now I have in my hand the eye bolt that we used as our pull pin to support the deck. We have 2 of these in the deck, and we just have 2 people come back. We've tied a 1/2-inch rope to it so it's plenty strong. We can get a good pull on it, and we just have them time their pull and yank it together, and then the deck collapses very nicely and evenly. Okay, I'm putting some grease on this. This is Wire Aid wire pulling lubricant. And we put it in the hole and kind of work the grease around a little bit. We find that if we lubricate the hole, it saves you a lot of problems at showtime, so it goes in and out easily. Okay, so we get a good grip on the rope. When it's time to pull, we coordinate with the other person pulling, and we usually do a countdown, 1, 2, 3, pull. And then it comes out pretty easily if you've got it lubricated. But having an 8-foot ladder is mandatory for working on this, because you've got to be able to get back up on the deck and reset the railings, reset the crash test dummy if you have one, and any other props you have.
All right, I'll go ahead and get started while Jerry gets our safeties removed. Safety is something that's of paramount importance to us, so even the deck that's going to collapse, we put safeties on it when it's not supposed to collapse. We want it to collapse at the right time, obviously. Okay, I'm Scott Smith. I'm the president of the Western Washington chapter of the North American Deck and Railing Association. We're the ones bringing you this deck safety clinic this weekend. Let's talk for just a minute about deck safety. One of the reasons for us putting on this clinic is that last year in the state of Washington, there were 3 deck collapses that occurred. One of them was in the San Juan Islands. It involved 5 people who were enjoying their deck on the beach. They walked over to the railing to observe the view, and the deck came loose from the house and threw them down the hill, and then the deck chased them down the hill and landed on them. And let's go ahead and collapse this deck. Wow. Actually must have a cooler full of cans or something there. How about that?
Okay, now we're showing you our chair setup. One of the things we discovered that it was much easier to get the Deck Safety Month cards out by just putting them on the seat of the chairs. Then people have to move it to sit down, and then they can make a decision if they want it or not. Let's talk a little bit about signage for the booth. This is an example of a sign that we had made up the day after we started. When we started the show, we noticed people were walking up to the booth and acting like they were scared to come in because they didn't know if they were going to get cornered and sold something. So we put up free deck information. On this one, the other sign, we put public service information booth, and just something friendly, come on in and talk to us, trying to explain to the public that we're here to help them and not sell them something. And of course, we've got the NADRA logos on here so we get more name recognition. The center sign is made out of Trex material, and it was made by Jerry Bannister, as one of our members in our local chapter. Okay, this is our daily schedule board. We just have an easel with a tripod and the felt markers and a dry erase board, and we put the schedule out so people know when to expect things to happen each day. As you can see, we've done deck maintenance, deck materials, deck composites. We also had deck fasteners, deck bending. I think that was everything we did for our clinics for public awareness. Okay, now we're showing you the arches we placed at the back on the back of the wall of the display. This gives some vertical presence to the display, and also puts a nice place for us to put the NADRA sign up high. These are AZEK boards that were bent in a 6-foot radius by deck builders out of Olympia, and it makes a real nice centerpiece for the display. Okay, we traveled clear across the Tacoma Dome in order to show you how having the NADRA sign raised up high on the arches is very visible from clear across the dome. Okay, so to wrap everything up, we recommend that you video your deck collapse and your clinic so that you can provide that video to local TV stations and anybody in the media who could possibly promote the NADRA name and the deck safety clinics. We've been on TV twice. We've had 2 different stations come and film us here and film the deck collapse. We'll be requesting those videos, also the radio spots, so that we have all of these things available to us to provide in the future during Deck Safety Month.
All right, ready, Daryl? Drum roll, please. Yeah. Collapse the deck! Holy moly! All right. Man, oh man, you know, we can enjoy that.
Okay, as a chapter, we felt that this is a very worthwhile project. We've been very impressed with the favorable response we've gotten from the trade show people, as well as from the media and the public. We've shown this deck collapse to hundreds of people. We've raised deck safety awareness a great deal in this area, and we're very proud of the efforts of our members. Thank you.